Right now, the tension is high between the U.S. Olympic Committee and many Olympic athletes. As we first told you last week, a group of athletes publicly calling on the board to resign. That spurred a response from the new CEO, Sarah Hirshland. Randy Cohen got a hold of an email she sent to athletes criticizing the press release and the media reports, Andy, on that call for resignation. So, again, explain the heart of this flare-up here.
Rob, this is all about the governance of the U.S. Olympic movement. You have to keep in mind, since the Larry Nassar scandal, there have been new criminal allegations of sex abuse of athletes that have come out of USA Swimming, USA Diving, and USA Taekwondo. Many athletes are fed up with the USOC. They believe the corporate structure prevents top officials from doing a better job of protecting them.
A war of words over the future of the U.S. Olympic movement. An ad hoc group of Olympians publicly called for resignations of the USOC board, outraged by selections of two board members they believe will maintain the status quo.
This leadership team has overseen the Olympics for years, and they have failed to make the changes.
That provoked this email from Olympic CEO Sarah Hirshland, asking members of the Athlete Advisory Council to hold their peers accountable. The council formally represents America's Olympians, and Hirshland points out they had a member who was on the selection committee that chose the USOC board members, but one was a reappointment, and the chair of the Athlete Council told us his organization can't give an opinion on whether or not to keep someone under the current bylaws.
The AAC currently doesn't have any official approval process for reappointments, and other seats that are not athlete directors are not really under our influence.
He's aware of the growing discontent among many in the athlete community, but said that his group remains committed to working toward governance change through official channels.
We are working through means such as the Borders Commission to take a look at governance within the system to, as you said, try to solve some of these structural problems.
I contacted the communication staff today at the USOC, and they did not have any additional comment, saying that the CEO's letter speaks for itself. The Borders Commission that you heard Mr. Chow mention is being led by WNBA President Lisa Borders to specifically work on governance reform. Watching out for you, Andy Cohen, News 5.
Andy.